And then you got the, what's up with bro?
Man, it's all good, man.
Yeah. I like the background you got right there.
Appreciate it. Little studio I put together.
Oh yeah. That's fly. That's fly.
Hey, black vaccine. Paranoid. I don't know if it's the weed that I'm paying for. Ring the bell and I'm clutching at my landlord.
It's an honor to welcome to the show, the Black Vaccine. How you doing, my friend?
I appreciate you having me. I'm good. How about yourself?
Man, it's a blessing every day, you know. Woke up.
Yes, sir.
That's all I can say.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Where you at? You out there in Memphis?
Yeah, I'm in the M.
Okay, right now we in Cali. It's 10. So good afternoon to you. It's 12 out there.
All right, good morning to you on your side, man. For sure, more definitely.
For sure. So the Black Vaccine, I had a question about that. I was wondering, you know, it's kind of self-explanatory. Like, I understand it, I get it, the community, you feel me, all that. But to you, though, I wanted to put it out there, like, let you explain what made you come up with that and what it means to you.
All right, most definitely. Yeah, for sure. Like you said, it go based off, like you said, as far as like the community in the state of everything that's going on right now. But I won't say it's just that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to get the wrong interpretation. It's like I'm on some 100% positive movement, like, you know what I'm saying? Like on some straight Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, like it's that, but it ain't that. For me, as far as like the Black Vaccine, I just feel like with everything that's going on with the world, he got a fix for it. You know what I'm saying? Like with all this different type of stuff that's going on, whether it's mental disease or physical disease, whether it's certain people that come into the country, this, and that, I feel like everybody got a fix, you know what I'm saying? And not just a fix, they got something to help them cope and make it through what they go through. And for me, with the word black, it don't just stop or just start as black people, quote unquote. It's more of an urban thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more of an urban, you know what I mean? But the Black Vaccine sounds better than the urban vaccine. You know what I'm saying? But it's like black is a culture. Because we ain't black people. We ain't black at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really know what's going on, that ain't our ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper than that. You feel me? So for me, it's more like a culture. Yeah, most definitely. It's more like a culture. And for that culture, for that certain culture, I say what we go to when we down or even when we feeling good, like the music is what we cope with. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of things. And a vaccine is not a cure. You feel me? A vaccine, not a cure, just something to help you make it through, you know what I'm saying, and possibly not get to that point. And for me, I feel like with my music and with music, period, that's our vaccine. You know what I'm saying? So with me, what I'm trying to do and add the guitar in it, I feel like the guitar is a real healing instrument. You feel me? So the guitar comes in more as playing the vaccine. Because it's like I said, I don't want to come off as if I'm on some whole hotel type shit, on some whole conscious rap. Like, nah, because you listen to my music, I rap about everything. I rap about the street shit. I go to some, you know what I'm saying, on some real like stuff that's going on in the world. I talk about that too, you know what I'm saying? So it's more so for me, the healing is the music and the guitar, but at the same time, I'm kind of like the instrument. I'm like the vessel that's pushing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the face of it. So I decided to call myself the Black Vaccine.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I wanted to get your idea on it, but the metaphor already spoke to me. Like,
for sure. Yeah. Most definitely.
As soon as I started getting in contact with you, I'm like, oh yeah, he fired. Then I listened to your music. I was like, yeah. And I noticed something about you too, is that I feel like we all got our own struggles out here. Like, people got problems with alcohol. People got problems with, like things that get a little bit out of control, and it's hard to have discipline these days with all the struggles that we're going through.
Right.
And I see that you're really, really competent, and you obviously got a likable character. So I feel a lot of success is going to come your way and already coming your way for those two factors.
Appreciate it.
And I'm wondering, I see you got a child too. I saw something on your gram. You had him mowing the lawn and teaching them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. You know it.
Yeah. So I was wondering about your childhood too. Like, you know, now you going, you pushing hard for this career. I could tell that you focused and you on it. So like when you was coming up, would you say that like any of those qualities that you were taught or that you learned yourself are contributing to who you are right now with your purpose and moving towards what you got going on?
Most definitely. Man, see, I was raised by both my parents. My parents had 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? And my pops, he stuck around. He raised all 7 of us. You know what I mean? So, with my pops being in my life, it's kind of like what you said is you see me having my son mow the yard. Like those things were instilled into me. So it's rubbing off on me. Like my pops and my mama, they hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of what's gonna happen, they gonna hustle. You feel me? A lot of people say, I come from the struggle, we woo the woo the woo. And I don't want to throw shade on your environment as you raised up. It's like they kind of based off that. My parents weren't finna let us really struggle. I ain't gonna say we ain't go without lights, we ain't go without food, we ain't go without water. You know what I'm saying? Like that happened, but at the end of the day, we still here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We still here, we made it through whatever we needed. It wasn't the best clothes, but we had clothes. It wasn't the best food, but we had food. You know what I mean? The light bill probably wasn't paid, but Pops know how to cut it back on. The water probably wasn't paid, but Pops know how to cut it back on. At the end of the day, they were hustlers. You know what I'm saying? And still to this day, they still hustle. You feel me? So that's been instilled into me like since a youngin', since all I can remember. You know what I mean? So that's really what I'm coming with it with this music. Is like with or without a team, with or without a pat on the back, with or with 1 view, 1,000 views, 10,000 views, I'm a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that go-getter mentality that I was raised with. You feel me? Like my whole family, beyond my parents, whether it's on some street shit or whether it's on some real legit business, everybody hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like I come from a family of hustlers on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like not just on mama's side, not just on daddy's side. Like my family from Mississippi, from Memphis, from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And all on hustle. Like Greenwood, Mississippi, Mars, Mississippi, Memphis, of course. Like you know about these cities, you know, like these the bottom of the bottom cities. You know what I'm saying? This is where my family come from. And we it's just in our genes to be able to get it out the mud. You feel me? So like that's really what I'm doing with this music. I say I'm getting it out the mud because it's like I ain't really got too much of a team behind me. It's like I'm wearing all the hats. You know what I'm saying? I'm balancing life at the same time, doing this, doing that. I'm getting it out the mud, period. You know, so yeah, most definitely that hustle mentality helped me to this day.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Seems like, you know, we got our parents in our lives or the people that we look up to, and we automatically, any type of game that they had is automatically we start to use that when we
most definitely
come naturally to us. You feel me?
Exactly.
Let me see. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about your new project. You got the 03 Lil Wayne. I you know what I mean? I grew up on Lil Wayne. That was my
yeah.
And I started listening to your album and I'm starting to realize why. At first I was like, why 03? But now I get it because back in 03 when he was going crazy, you know? Yeah. So
now that's what I say. If you're a real Wayne fan, you'll understand the concept, you know?
Yeah.
It's for the people who really used to grow up, like you said, you grew up on Wayne. I grew up on Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like the drought days, the Carter, I grew up on Wayne, the big timers. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my pops, he really the reason why I really grew up on all type of music. He used to bump everything. And one of his favorite groups was the big timers. You know what I'm saying? With Baby, he loved Many Friends. Like those his favorite artists. But for me, Lil Wayne's voice always stuck out to me. You know what I'm saying? Since the block is hot, the bling bling.
500 degrees.
Yeah, 500 degrees. Like beyond him, just him being on everybody else's feature. Like before he started really doing his own thing, I always paid attention to him, even if he was on Juvie shit, if he was on Birdman shit, if he, you know what I'm saying, just as a group, he stood out to me. So it was just something inside him. I could just feel it. Even though I was young, I could feel that hunger. Like, first of all, his voice was little. So I related to that because I'm like, I'm young. I could tell this is a young dude here. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, I see the hunger in him. And then as I got older and as he got older, like you said, around the 03 is when he really like, all right, I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna drop these drought. And that's another reason why I named it 03, because 03 was when he first dropped the drought. You know what I'm saying? So that was my mentality in the concept of what I wanted to build my project around. Like I wanted to build it around the Wayne when he was going in on everybody beat, but I ain't wanted to do it 100% like that. You know what I'm saying? I still want to have that same mentality where, like, if you listen to the first 2 joints, I'm on that, ain't no hook. You feel me? Like I come straight on and I just give it bars, like, to add that Wayne mixtape vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could feel that, all the metaphors, especially in that second song, Holy
Giant. Yeah.
Metaphor after metaphor after metaphor.
Yes, sir. That's Wayne, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wayne,
for real.
They have you listen to the same track 5 or 10 times just because you know you're going to miss something. You got to go back. You might not catch on till 2 months later. You listen to it again. You're like, oh, that's what he meant by that.
Right. You got to listen to it like 3 or 4 times. Like,
yeah, you gonna have to.
Man, one of my favorite ones of that time area, kind of when you was talking about the sky's the limit. Like, I'm going to grind till I get it. You know what I mean?
That's funny that you say. I swear to God, man, I used to have that song on repeat all day,
Bruh.
all night. It was that hunger. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I see, you know what I'm saying? When I talk to folks who really Wayne fans, they can feel me more. Other than a person who know Wayne, but they ain't really Wayne fans like I am. But I could tell you, you know what I'm saying? You on the same page as me. And with that sky the limit, it's like, that's when you do like,
And even in the quarter 2, when I fucked with the hit 'em up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Money on my mind. That was
come on now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's like, both of them songs put together is just saying a message. Like, I'm a hustler. You feel me? But I'm not playing with nobody.
I'm not playing. Not at all. Not at the end of the day, this is a competition. You know what I'm saying? It's the music industry. We all gonna be cool. But when I get on this track, it's like, ain't no friends. It's straight competition. We murdering anybody who want to step to the mic. And that's just my mentality. It's like, you know, I want to be like, because everybody say I'm the best. But at the end of the day, if you gonna rap with me or if you gonna be around me, you gonna know you gonna have to come with it. You know what I'm saying?
People could be around you because you got that mentality already. You bring somebody start getting around you, you gonna up they skill level. You know?
Most definitely. Most definitely. That's how it was, man. I got a producer. One of my young partners, he produced one of the tracks on that joint. He produced number 9. I produced all the rest of the tracks, but that's how it was. Like, we grew up and he always used to come up to me with beats and I'd be 100 like, nah, bro, I ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Come back. He come back, I'm like, it's all right. That's better, but nah, I can't rap on that, bro. And he ain't never give up, you know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point where we'll lock in and then he'll see my work ethic, like, turn the beat on, walk around in a circle and say, all right, let's go. He like, you ready? I'm like, I'm ready. And get on the mic and just spit. And he be surprised, you know what I'm saying? And he really the main one who really seen it firsthand on how I work. You know what I mean? It's like an on switch. You let me hear the beat for a minute, let me dip and dabble on a few bars. Once I get them first 4 bars, it's like it's clockwork. You know what I mean? So he started rapping, and he'll tell me, he's like, bro, I be trying to do the same thing you do, and I can hear it in his bars, like just him listening to my shit, and he'll go back and try to do his shit. He coming with it. You feel me? So it ain't nothing but motivation for sure.
Yeah, y'all bringing each other up, man. That's the beauty of having a friend in the studio. Y'all be going back and forth, and every week y'all on yeah.